What's up guys, this is Scher talking. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, let's talk about Razem attacks event that is permanent and it's extremely hard. Well, Razem is here alongside his Golden Bells. Golden Bells will be buffing Razem during the fight for plenty of different stuff like status, attack, defense. Razem is only weak to heat and has resistance to sun. Attack you with both slash, blunt, pierce, and sun, and can even charm you or inflict instant kill. I think he does not use the charm attack as much, but the instant kill is more often, although it's not so frequent, but you will need very high will to be able to protect yourself. Razem brings a lot of RNG into the table because he self-buff based on the number of attacks and the different type of attacks he uses. He may buff intelligence so that it becomes hard to protect yourself versus instant kill, but eventually it will just be buffing all sorts of things like STR, dexterity, intelligence, and agility. With that said, you should protect yourself versus slash and sun. Those are the most important things to protect yourself. And the best formation, in my opinion, was Rising Phoenix EX. Some people will be able to do it with Seer Focus EX as well, but I just like this formation because it guarantees that you have 50% will buff at all times. Well, the idea here, in my case, was to bring Bertrand. This is the Global X Bertrand. Why? Because he counters with Twin Goldfish, that is a roll attack. We have two targets. In this fight, if you use roll or column attacks, it will hit both Razem and Golden Bells. And I like to use Blooming Fireworks because this gives me BP. And I want Bertrand to give BP so that I can keep using the best skills of my party. Well, here, having Scrum Guard is very important because damage scales so fast in this fight that you need to have something either buffing yourself or stopping Razem from buffing all the time. The only way to do that is actually via buff break, and the best character to do that is Esper Gal, Halloween style. Well, Rock Bouquet can also try to do it, but her BP generation may not be so good, so I prefer to go a different route, to buff myself so much that I will even sustain all damage. That's right, so I brought two Scrum Guard users, that is Maria and Muse. Muse is also an occasional healer, and she works super well by doing so. So I'll be using Noble Prayer and sometimes Freud, Fleuret if I feel like I need to heal. She will also be buffing Will, that's important in the fight, but she does not buff Endurance. Endurance will come from my Maria, from all status buffs, and also from Razem, because he will just be locked into using Relief Zone most of the time on start. Then he can occasionally go to Resonant Radiant Blade, that sometimes it's even better because it will give you defense boosts. But now, these skills are kind of costly. What do? You bring Valdor if you have him. Valdor is very good for this fight because Razem will do something during the fight that will decrease your max BP. So reducing the cost of your BPs kind of helps you not get locked into BP problems. If you don't have Valdor, Death will still be a very useful unit here. Well, Valdor is just a little better. I do believe that Let's Paint Gustav will work as well if you are using the Scrum Guard version, but it may require more resets. If you do not have Maria, well, I don't know what you can do here, but you need at least either Maria and Muse, and then you can cover by bringing either Rock Bouquet or Esper Gal. And if you do not have the Global X version of Bertrand, you can bring his school version, but I do believe this one is better. Now, as for the equipment, you have to bring Resistance versus Slash and Sun. And the best accessory to bring is the White Finger Ring that dropped during Conquest. This one gives you 10 points of Sun Resistance, 22 points of Ailment Resistance, and you can just give it a Holy Stone that increases by another 10 points. If you really want, you can bring more for Instant Kill or Charm, if one of those are giving you some head H's, but I prefer to give a 10 all of it. So, these are the equipments that I'm using with Bertrand. Those are the ones I'm using with Maria. I gave her the Proof of Mortal because she's on the front line. Razem and Muse, and for last, Valdor. Other characters that may work here are Enya with her skill that applies attack down and remove buffs. Another one may be Creator if you have his newest or Halloween style via Intimidated. And Medea may also work depending on the circumstances. If she debuffs enough intelligence and STR, even if he uses a fire weakness, it may still lower the damage that you receive. So that probably covers all the different characters that can be used. But let's go with the squad and check how things go. Okay, so this fight's gonna be super hard, and I will try to explain what happens here so that you can try your best. Well, we should kill the Golden Bells first, because this is buffing Razem even further, and you should start with Relief Zone to buff our End and Will. We use Noble Prayer, and Valder we use High Spirity Pawn. So, Golden Bells will also remove your buffs on turn 3 and 6, probably 9 as well, but I will not leave it to survive to that turn. So, you have to remember that. You can evade if you use Maria Light Up the Sun. And since I don't have a buff remover, with, I don't know, Esper Gal Halloween style being the best one, I will be in danger a lot of time, because Razem buffs STR and Dexter when he uses physical attacks, and he buffs Intelligence when he uses his spells. If he buffs his Intelligence too much, he can apply some instant kill on you. Oh, we got a counter. That's important because Bertrand counters direct attacks, and he also negates sun damage. The more he uses direct attacks on Bertrand, the better. Now, if you keep using Twin Goldfish, you actually do more damage than Blooming Fireworks. But it's just that Blooming Fireworks helps so much, giving good BP rotations. But I'll use Twin Goldfish for now. Golden Dragon Dance, and I will use Resonant Radiant Blade, because this will give attack boost to the party. Double Prayer, and Pound. Also, on odd turns, he's not as aggressive as he is on even turns. Pay attention to that. Sometimes he also doesn't get so crazy, I don't know. I believe it's also related to debuffing him too much. Remember that Razem applies that passive that makes everyone debuff your enemy. He may get a little crazy just like Orlette does. He also defy weaknesses every even turns, but if you debuff him too much, he would use defy weakness every turn. Oh, that's nice. We just got to counter. Now we have lots of attack boosts. Damage will be very good. Yes, right on the start of the fight. This attack decreases your defense. If he uses too many times in a row, you're gonna get in danger. But now, turn 3, we don't want to lose our status buffs, hence why I will use... let's use Twin Goldfish again. I will use Light Up the Sun. This will apply evasion in the party. Now use another Resonant Radiant Blade, alongside a Noble Prayer and High Spirity Pawn. It's overkill, we didn't need to heal that much, but I much prefer to keep my status buffs. Twin Goldfish, attacking boats, and doing a little more damage versus Golden Bells. Nice, we got a combo. That means that we will buff more volleys, and by the name of this, you actually have a chase. That's right, buffing our status further. End of turn 3, and we did like 45% damage to Golden Bells. And Golden Bells tried right now to apply buff removal. Didn't work. We are super protected, full HP and all. This time we can do Overdrive. I'll use Twin Goldfish once more. Now it's Golden Dragon Dance on Golden Bells. I'll use another Resonant Radiant Blade, so maybe Razem will be for Bertrand. Double Prayer, and Pound. This turn he will probably be offensive, but I have lots of defense boosts because of Razem, and I just got another one via Muse. You got a chase here that I can see in the name Water. That's right, one chase with Bertrand. Look on the damage, 435 to both of them. Not doing much damage there, Golden Bells. Oh, you could have just attacked at Bertrand, it would be so good. And he's applying Oracle that decreases our max VP. By now, it's already 18. So, it's gonna decrease further and further and further. But once more, Twin Goldfish. Once more, Golden Dragon Dance. Another Resonant Radiant Blade. Noble Prayer. No need to heal right now. High Spirity Pawn. If we could kill Golden Bells by turn 6, we could actually save one of our evasion shields. Hopefully we can. Not attacking Bertrand so much directly though. Counters will start to do a lot of damage. That's super. We'll kill it. We'll kill it. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. Only one more. He's using a lot of different attacks, but more physicals on this run. He buffs STR and Dexterity because of that. Now I can even use Blooming Fireworks to give EP to the party. At least a little. Golden Dragon Dance. This turn is not that dangerous. I think that every 3 turns he's not as dangerous because of Golden Bell set up. So I'm gonna use Relief Zone to save a little. And Noble Prayer. Alongside Pound. Well, Golden Bells is dead. Now it will be all about Razem. Yeah, dead. Got a change with Relief Zone, that's nice. Razem has much more HP than Golden Bells though. We are only 80%. Yeah. I mean, he did 20%, still has 80%. Thank you so much for doing this, Razem. I love when you do this. Spell. I don't really like when you use a spell because you are buffing your intelligence and you are trying to instant kill me now. It did not work, but look what just happened. The damage, the difference in damage. That attack is insane. I can switch to Twin Goldfish to keep doing damage or using Blooming Fireworks now. I think I will keep using Blooming Fireworks for a while because this gives BP to the party and I may need it. This time I only have Sunlight Blow and I will use Merciful Light to apply heal in the party. Or I can use Relief Zone and use Fright Flurry. One or another. I think I'll use Merciful Light because that applies heal by the end of turn as well, and Razem is faster. That guarantees that I will be able to actually heal before I get killed. I got a defense boost from use. I'm very happy. And got a chase with Razem as well. Very nice. Got some BP to the party. Buff at will. Using the fire weakness even faster now. Thank you for this attack. Got a counter on you. Yeah, he's using too many physical attacks. He tries to apply Charm here. He would not because he uses too many physical attacks and not spells. Well, everyone is on full HP. So I guess I will switch to Twin Goldfish now to apply some defense boost to Bertrand. And Golden Dragon Dance, Resonant Radiant Blade, Noble Prayer, Like Spirity Bomb. I think in this turn I will have 2 stacks of Like Spirity Bomb, yeah. To help a ton. I think he doesn't have that many intelligence buffs, so this run is kinda safe. But his damage can still skyrocket. He tries to use that physical attack. But I think the worst is Arm or instant kill. Got a counter. Super Glitter is a spell that buffs his intelligence 2 times. And now he's trying to apply Charm again. Didn't work. It's nice that he wastes an action, but I'm always on the edge here. Everyone is on full HP, and I can use Blooming Fireworks again. I can also use Tenebrae Glaces to apply intelligence debuff, but it's gonna cleanse that. I will do it just for fun though. Just for fun. I don't have that much BP with Valdor. So should I really use that Tenebri Glaces and not Blooming Fireworks. Blooming Fireworks will be better because that will allow me to keep using my Valder faster. I got another repeat via Muse and another defense boost. Thank you. I'm gonna chase once. That's nice. Resonant Radiant Blade. Give me a chase, Razem. Give me a yes. Buffing. More. He just used the 5 winners, so using Bertrand and Every Glacius would be useless. I got another counter, that's nice. He's gonna try to apply Charm, but he's not gonna land. Another physical attack. Okay. I think we are kind of safe, but let's keep with our buffs. I'll use another Booming Fireworks. Rolling. Yeah, everything. All of it. Nice, pretty ball. I'm just a little worried about my Will, but not as much because I'm seeing him using more physical attacks and spells. He's buffing more STR and Dex than anything. The best way to survive is to actually keep using Resonant Radiant Blade, because that gives you defense boost. Instead of buffing just Will more if you are safe. If you had Halloween Esper Gal, this would be much easier. Attacking the wrong target. Super Glitter is a spell that buffs his intelligence twice though. Still trying to apply Charm. But I don't know if his Charm is affected via... Whoa. Via Charisma or via Intelligence. Because he's a boss, he can actually use different mechanics. I think it's time to use Twin Goldfish at least once. Let me see the PP of everyone else. It's an odd turn, right? I think I'll use my Relief Zone. Or just Merciful Light since I have 2 times. Yes, and Roy Florid? No, Noble Prayer. That buffs my bill anyway. My max BP is now 15. Everyone is back to full HP. I just buff it all status again. The buff wheel again as well. Goldfish applies attack and defense boost to Bertrand. It's nice. Especially when you get some chases. The first hit. This is the first time he's using this attack. In my live stream, he used it too many times, and sometimes he would attack everyone but not Bertrand. Buffing his intelligence again. Trying to apply Charm again. Oh man, this is one of the hardest fights in the game right now, depending on the characters that you have access to. I can use Tenebri Glaces now to do a little more damage, but speed up things, right? Do we? I will. I'll use Relief Zone here this time. Humble Prayer. Nice, pretty bomb. That's right. Relief Zone will give us more will, and he seems to start buff intelligence a lot after turn 10. I don't know why. So, switching a little, it's good. He will chase, so lots of buffs. That's amazing. Tenebri Glaces. Let's see how much damage we get here. 315,000. 122,000. Oh my friend. Close to 800,000. The sense gonna be dead by next turn. That's probably an achievement by itself, clearing it by turn 13. Oh, this first time that he's using this attack. Now you're not gonna apply Charm. Look all the damage of this. He went nuts on turn 12. Or is it because he's on low HP? I guess that's because he's on low HP, guys. Went nuts here. So back to Resonant Radiant Blade, I guess. I'll use Twin Goldfish because it's bigger damage. She's gonna die now. It's over. But I will still use my Fried Floret to keep everyone full HP. Yeah, we got a defense boost via Muse. It's over. What a hard fight. I actually had to record 6 runs. In my live stream, I probably beat it by run number 5 or 6, but now offline I had to run many times. So UniverSe kill it? It did. Wolf kills Wolf. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video can help you with your run. But if you cannot defeat this, if you don't have the correct units, wait a little more. This is permanent content. Get other units that can replace the ones I'm using if you don't have, or the ones that I discussed in the intro. But don't be sad if you can clear. This is made to be for hardcore players. Thanks so much for watching once more. Please subscribe if you still haven't, and click on the like button and leave a comment. It will really help the channel. Hope to see you soon in the next video or live stream. Bye.